Namaste, friends. I would like to share with you some very important information. A lot of questions have been raised about the behavior of Ram towards Sita and also whether it was fair to send him on the Vanavas. I feel that these stories have been grossly misinterpreted because Ramayana is not a tale of injustice and oppression. It is a parable and shouldn't be read literally or simplistically. For example, Aswa does not mean a horse. The horse is used as a metaphor to indicate speed. Aswa means the sun, and Medha means its essence, while Medha means wisdom. So the meaning is clear that the Surya energies of the Surya chakra have to be activated, and its essence has to be used to spread knowledge and wisdom and peace everywhere on earth. Other avatar stories too use animal metaphors to illustrate important points. Ramayana demonstrates concepts of the Upanishads and is about the Surya Bij mantra in action. Ram, Reem, Room, Rain, Rom, Raha. The names of each characters can be read as descriptive nouns. All beings are made of 5 tattvas: Ram, Agni Tattva; Sita, Prithvi or cold fire; Lakshman, water; and Hanumanji, Vayu. These work together in ether or Akash. Each character, including Ravan's team, represent different stages of a Karma Yogi Tapasvi's journey and the challenges they face in Maya. It is another version of the older story about Sati or Sita or Jiva, Rudra or Ram or Shiva, and Daksha, Ravan or Mind Maya. The main concept remains the same, that is, the Jiva gets bound in Maya as generated by the mind, represented by Daksha's court, on symbolically burning gross desires by doing intense meditation, or Agni Pariksha, you might say Paroksha. The Tapasvi activates inner Rudra, who defeats the mind Maya, gives dharmic wisdom, and then Jiva and Shiva merge. Keywords like Setu, Kavach, Nauka, Pada are also mantras. Ashram means a certain stage of development, not an orphanage. This implies that Sita or Vaidehi, from the land of Videha Mukta people, had reached the level of a Rishi, which was why she was sent there for advanced training. She was not being abandoned. Dhobis were known as Rajakas or junior officers, which is why their opinion was important, because they also advised the Rajas on many matters. They also helped him understand the opinion of the people, just like a member of parliament today or a minister. And since Sita had proved that she had become a true renunciate, it must have been decided that she is no longer needed or suitable for the role of a Mahisi. She had obviously progressed. Vedic government included representatives of all Varnas, including women, since they too were highly qualified and did Swadharma. All were expected to mentor ideal youngsters and live like a family. Yagyas were team activities done after achieving mantra siddhi to make them effective. For this, it was necessary to maintain celibacy. Some were done by Rajas who were Mahisha and Mahishis, who was not a wife but a dharmic partner. For example, probably Kaika as well, who represents the inner voice of the Manipur chakra. She was a formidable warrior because Dashrath had taken her with him on numerous wars and she had proved her worth as a sound supporter and advisor. Ahalya, Draupadi, Sita, Tara and Mandodari are called Panchakanyas or virgins. In matters of dharma, they were consulted. If they were virgins, they were obviously not married. Ravan, Dashrath, Janak, etc. were all spiritually advanced, since it was the norm in those days, and the enlightened public of the times too wanted that. So mantra or intellectual churning advised the Vanavas a journey of spiritual development, not an exile. Ayurveda, the science of medicine, involves using herbs. So the country was obviously full of Aushadhi vanas tended by qualified people such as the Sabari people or the people of Ekalavya. They were in turn supervised by Rajas and Rishis. In a way, they are sort of like forest officers who also help defend the forest. Varnas such as Ashokvan, Tapovan, Lumbinivan, Vanravan, etc. were conducive for enlightenment. Even Krishna is Vanamali and Vanake Vihari, or one who tends the inner and outer Vana. There were many Tapavans comprising of 5 trees: Ashoka, Pipli, Vada, Bili, Dhavar. Sita is sitting in the Ashokvan and is doing tapasya, honoring her divine Ram. She holds the Kusha grass because the Munja, Durva and Kusha grasses enhance spirituality and they were used for yagyas. This is why the Munja grass was woven into a janeo and worn by those qualified to do the yagyas. Something like a stethoscope that doctors wear around their neck. Anyone else wearing it would be considered a fraud. This is why unqualified people were not allowed to wear a janeo. It was not about discrimination. In ancient Vedic times, society was very dharmic. It was cashless and martial. Everyone went to Gurukul and Varna was based on level of mantra siddhis achieved. The final goal was to attain moksha. Therefore, it is important to read history in that context. Many books such as Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Mantra Vigyan, etc. help us in comprehending these important concepts. It would be unfair to ignorantly blame and vilify our ancient venerated role models and unnecessarily pass judgment, as it ruins the fabric of our society and affects our dharmic feelings. This is just a short summary. For details, please read my blogs entitled Mythbusters, On Speaking Tree, or academia.edu. Namaste.